Hello, hello, and hello to all of my Libras. This is Queen Amon Ra coming to you with your general reading. We are trying to get prepared for this solar eclipse, the new moon in Aries, and also we're currently in the pre-Mercury retrograde. We know by now that Mercury is the messenger and communication planet. Communication planet is also the planet of knowledge and learning. It's also aligned with travel and technology. So however messages get through to you, remember planets don't move backwards and they don't move at a slower pace. So what Source is trying to get somebody to do is recognize it's time to slow down, get your rest during this new moon phase, and also it's a solar eclipse. So that's like a supercharged new moon. Get your rest and you slow down so you can be in receiving mode of some messages. So let's get right into your reading, Libras. Let's get right into your reading and see what your cards have to say. Again, happy solar eclipse, happy new moon. This is getting you prepared for that, right? Alrighty, let's see, Libra. Let's see. Don't forget to set your intentions every single day to have an amazing day. There's the Devil card. We also have the Queen of Swords. We also have the Seven of Swords, Libra. We also have the Emperor card. We also have the King of Wands and also the Seven of Wands. All right. So Emperor card, Devil card. Wow. Source is the Emperor card. This is Aries, right? We are currently in Aries season. Obviously, you know by now you're an air sign, right? So the enemy is trying to get someone to focus on, trying to get somebody to focus on something that you left behind. Here we have the Seven of Swords, something that you left behind. The enemy is trying to get you to, is two outstanding things. See how this person has the swords in their hand, but it's two things that's still kind of sort of outstanding, Libra. The source is saying to you, it's time to pick up your swords and walk away from. Just get as far away from the overthinking, but you got to physically get away from it, right? And get back on your throne. Get back on your throne, vetting all the information coming your way, but not to a point of not letting it burn you out. So that's what I'm seeing for you all. Here we have the Seven of Wands and also the King of Wands. We have the Queen. We have the you see Seven of Swords and also Seven of Wands. You got the Queen of Swords and also the King of Wands. So this number 7 lets me know that Source is going to make it make sense to you all. Remember, Mercury is pre-retrograde, so that means we're feeling it already. It's not officially retrograde until the 21st of this month, but it's been in pre-retrograde mode since the 7th of April. So what Source is saying to you, all you need to do is, thank Source in advance for letting you know exactly what energies around you are burning you out, draining you, whoever it is, right? So you can start the process of cutting out the overthinking and possibly getting as far away from the energies as possible. So hopefully that makes sense to somebody. New moon energy is interesting all into itself because you're just coming out of closing out a cycle. You can feel agitated, more anxious, even more tired. But it's really the moon's way of saying it's time for some self-care. It's time to rest. It's time for some self-care. But on top of that, we have a new moon in a fire sign, right? And we're currently in Aries season. So that's like the heat is double turned up. And on top of that, it's a solar eclipse. What? All right, so yes, all right. So Source does not want you to get down off of your throne. King of Wands is like the king of ideas. And so you want to stay at the top of your game. And so the enemy is really, really trying to get you to operate in fear and doubt and those kind of things and vibrate low. All right, Libra. Something from your past is trying to resurface. And so some messages are coming through to you all. Here we have La Bruja. It could be somebody could be seeing a good witch, or somebody could be practicing some kind of witchcraft on you, that happened in your past, and it could be coming back up in your spirit as a reminder. Source could be sending you some kind of messages from something in your past, and Source is like, it's time to go ahead and cut some of those energies off. So remember, all witchcraft is not bad witchcraft. If you're tuned into this channel, then you probably know that already. Just like all religion is not bad religion until you put the mix of human beings into spirituality and how they use it. They're using it for good, using it for evil, but something from your past is trying to resurface, and Source is trying to send messages through to you all. The only person that can save you is you. and that source inside of you. So again, somebody is trying to send some bad energy your way. But guess what? The only person that can save you is you by go ahead and cutting it off. Because they won't have a way in unless you take your sword and go ahead and sever ties with it. So you may have to do a cord cutting ceremony, but there has to be some kind of a break from your own demons. What are your demons? And that's something that you can thank Source for in advance for exposing your demons, so that you can also see what it is about energies around you that's irritating those energies. Here we have the Three of Pentacles. So everything is perfectly aligned for you. All you have to do is go directly to Source, Most High God. Thank you in advance, because something is definitely trying to get your demons stirred up, right? Trying to irritate, trying to agitate you. Sometimes what that can look like is people in your inner circle bringing up things that you've already walked away from, and so keeping you kind of sort of looking back, replaying it over and over and over again. When there's expansion on the horizon, somebody may need to take a vacation. Looking at the cards here, you may need to take a vacation and go somewhere near water so you can kind of sort of calm that fire down a little bit, so you can actually rest. That's what Source is trying to tell you. So go somewhere and rest. So like you have no choice but to rest. Go on vacation. Get away from people who are gossiping about stuff that makes you upset or frustrates you. So yeah, somebody could be definitely from your past trying to send some bad energy your way. Looking at the cards here, and Source is saying to you, it's already a tricky situation. It could already be hanging by a thread. All you have to do is take the sword and just go ahead and cut it off. That's all you have to do is take the sword and cut it off. All right, here we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Justice card. There we go. Take that sword and cut it off. The Justice card is your card, and we have the Lovers card. So some kind of decision has been made for you to just go ahead and sever ties with something, right? To just go ahead and sever ties. This card right here represents making a decision about something, but it also represents a new twin flame in business coming your way. Like something business or romantically linked is coming somebody's way. But the bottom line is that Source is saying to you, somebody has been using some kind of spells or something on you, trying to use some kind of spells on you, and Source is saying it may be time to go ahead and just part ways and just move on from this and operate in childlike faith. Really operate in childlike faith, because otherwise it'll keep on this, all of it, it'll keep burning through someone's money. And I do see some kind of an approval coming your way, some kind of money or something coming your way as a result of it. But only you know who is sending negative energy. It looks like some energies have already been exposed. Seven of Swords twice. Seven of Swords came out twice. So this is further reiterating something has been exposed. Maybe you notice somebody's using some kind of bad witchcraft, some bad spells or something like that on you. And so you don't have to sit around and overthink it. You don't have to sit around and overthink it. Here we have the Four of Cups. Source is saying to you, and here's the thing about using your spiritual gifts for evil. Everybody knows that whatever energy you send out into the universe, it comes back to you. So it really would not be advisable to use your energy for evil, to shine a light on something to help people to see something, but to use it for evil, to hurt other people, nope. Source wants you to operate in childlike faith and make some decisions about some things. Here we have the Six of Cups. So like I said before, somebody is sitting around, overthinking a situation. The Source is trying to get you to make a decision about something so that you can move on from the past. Anybody who is using it's like a complete and total abuse of power. And it really is false power, because it's like you work for somebody who abuses their power. Just because they're sitting in that seat, they sitting in the office, they're getting a certain paycheck. If they're abusing that, they're not going to be there for long. And remember, time is relative. All it takes is for them to come across something, they're already sending out their energy into the universe, and it's already coming back to them. So anybody who's using their energy for evil, so already coming back. It's already started the process. It's just a matter of how long. Here we have the Death card. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Three of Coins. We have the King of Cups and also the Ace of Wands. All right. Let us see here. The Nine of Wands. So somebody has definitely been through a lot of highs and lows, a long and arduous journey in something. But I do see the Death card. Like I said, something is coming to an end. Something has already coming to an end. And what you're putting to death is your demons. Demons of fear, doubt, uncertainty, any addictions, any of that that's preventing somebody from making a final decision and moving on from something. Your money is in perfect alignment. Somebody could also be in a leadership position if you're not all if you're looking, if that's what somebody is looking for, some kind of a leadership position, you could already have that. That could be coming your way. But I do see here we have the Ace of Wands here. Your third eye is definitely wide open. So we got a lot of fire here in the cards. You're an air sign. This gets somebody fired up and almost exhausted, or not almost, definitely exhausted. Here we have the King of Cups here. This is a person who is king of their emotions. They know when they get stressed out to a point when they get exhausted and drained, or they feel bullied, or they feel like, I'm not sure exactly what it is. I need to make my way to the beach. I need to make my way to some water, body of water. Even disappointed, heartbroken, whatever. I need to get to some body of water. Even if it's a pool, a bathtub, a spiritual shower, I need to be near water to calm down this fire a bit. So let's see. So again, happy new moon. A solar eclipse will supercharge this new moon, and it's hitting a reset button. It's hitting a reset button. So it's a major reset button being hit here. So somebody has definitely learned when to kind of pull away from anything that's draining your energy and getting near water. And that's what I'm saying for your cards here. And so you're going to make sure somebody's learning how to reset and balance out their own scales. So if you get a whole bunch of anger on one side and frustration on one side, it can throw those scales out of balance. So somebody's making some decisions about some things. That's right. You're walking away from a lot of manipulation, gaslighting, secrets. You're walking away from a whole lot of stuff. So stay focused. Stay laser focused. Stay laser focused. Stay laser focused. Alrighty. Let's see what we have here. So you got the Three of Pentacles twice here. Further reiterating, like I said before, everything is perfectly aligned. When we're talking about your root chakra, we're talking about your security, your stability, your career success, perfectly aligned. We're talking about your prosperity, perfectly aligned. Talking about your patience is perfectly aligned. All of that is root chakra, right? So it looks like in your minor arcana, it looks like there's out of balance in your solar plexus chakra. What you may want to do is just listening to chakras music, period, during this time of just rest. During this time of rest, you may want to listen to chakras music. Here we have loss. LOSS, loss. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. Make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's plan. Yep. You're not trying to edge God out. You're inviting God into it. God is love. So that's what you're inviting into, a situation operating from agape love. So let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. Alrighty. See what we have here. Chant number 4. Number 4 is the earth number, so somebody definitely needs to get rooted and grounded. But here we go. Hear me loud, hear me roar, for I am here in my truth. That's right. So source wants somebody to definitely get grounded, rooted, and grounded. And speaking of grounded, grounding. Some of the things that you can do during this new moon phase is do a cleansing salt bath. You can ground yourself. You can also set intentions for the lunar cycle. You can also reflect, write, and journal. You can also cleanse your space. Another thing that I've been mentioning to everybody is something you can do is fill some seeds with your intentions. Plant them, and as they grow, so does your intention. So Obviously you know when you plant seeds, it takes time for those things. It takes time for the seeds to grow. You got to water them. You got to follow the instructions. So it's not going to be overnight that somebody's planting some seeds. That's why Source is saying operate in childlike faith. Develop some kind of chant that's going to help you to continue to grow, but also make sure you're taking action to pull up those last two swords, whatever those things are, that could be deeply heartbreaking and disappointing for you. But again, I do see you moving on from something. I see you moving on from something, but somebody has definitely been using some kind of, dark something on you, sending some kind of dark magic or something your way. And the only person that can save you is you. Let's pull a number card, and let us pull not only pull a number card, but let's pull an affirmation card so we can get ready to close it out. Let's get ready to close it out. So one of the ways that you're going to cleanse yourself is through fire. And what I mean by that is because there's so much fire out here. Once Source reveals to you who or what is doing what, and that's how Source is going to, because you're going to thank Source in advance. Thank you in advance for exposing who is using some kind of spell work or something on me, who's manipulating me, who's gaslighting me, who's a psychopath, sociopath, whatever it is. And you're going to toss it into the fire. You're thanking Source. You're tossing it into a fire pit. You're releasing it in love. I forgive whomever for whatever, but release me from this. Whatever it is, release me from it. Give me an exodus strategy. Here we have 23. I am adventurous. I am adventurous. I am adventurous. I am adventurous. Of course, obviously, there's other things you can do. We got to be real careful about what we talk about on YouTube, so you can look it up online. Let me just put it that way. 23. You have a zest for life, and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible, Libra. You love change and excitement and need both to feel truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. 23 reduces to 5, meaning it's a pivotal point. Somebody wants to go directly to Source and say, hey, thank you in advance for exposing whoever's trying to use something against me, and lead me to where I need to go to release myself from this. I need an exodus strategy. Like I said before, you got the 3 of Swords here. Somebody is trying to stop you or keep you in a state of confusion is what somebody is trying to do. Trying to kind of sort of put out your fire a little bit, like get you so distracted that you're no longer motivated. You don't have mental clarity about everything in your universe. They're trying to almost get you to dim your light to some degree. And that's when we know that the devil is the author of confusion. So that would be the energy that keeps you at such a low frequency. You don't even remember what your purpose here on earth is. So be careful. Confidence. Affirmations for confidence. This is why another reason why I said get your solar plexus chakras in alignment, because that also deals with confidence. First one, affirmation is I matter. I am kind. I act in spite of fear. I keep the promises I make to myself. My voice matters. Someone needs to hear it. My tribe wants me to succeed. And I allow doubt to float away with ease. Yep. That is what I have for you, Libras. Again, like I said before, happy new moon in Aries. This is what we're preparing for. Happy solar eclipse. Also, like I said, Mercury retrograde. We're in pre-Mercury retrograde. So again, the messages may come through a little garbled for you, but that's for the purpose of you slowing down and having a conversation with Source and say, let Source know. Please explain it to me in a way that only I would understand, because again, you're unique from other Libras. So how one Libra may receive the message may be significantly different from how you receive it. So there is no such thing as a stupid question. Just ask, right? That's what I have for you, and I will see you all on Freedom Friday. Bye.